Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Taken from about the 12.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he has behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Hurts. That'll be caught. Reagor with it.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll run with Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Let it run, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. And again, it's Rodgers. To Davante Adams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Given 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
6-0 our score after 1. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. That'll be complete to the running back, A.J. Dillon. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
The 7-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. Hurts fumbles it. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? And that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Here's a quick throw right side. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. This has been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
33-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And
he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers again now. His pass caught at the 4. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's caught at the 3. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys continue to pour it on. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Well, you couldn't figure it out? How to get on?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Yeah, it's 32-0. It's about to be halftime.
In this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
No, I bet he's trying to run his classic
Another timeout.
whatchamacallit play from PS4.
Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Yeah, from the Patriots playbook. Yep, cover. You know it stops that. Cover 6 and cover 3, and you throw out one of those linemen on a curl flat.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Or yeah, you could. 3-3-5 stops it pretty well too. Nickel.
In this third quarter.
It's decent. It's not as good as like some. Oh shit! It's not as good as the other formations, but a lot of these guys have their. Huh? It's not as good as some of the other man formations. I prefer to run 2-man under man coverage. Or cover 1 robber out of like nickel.
To begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Everybody's got all these X factors now, so like the jukes and stuff are happening. It's pretty annoying. It's funny like that shit still pisses me off even though I'm still winning.
Got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Occasionally. I mean, I got a fumble on him with Kenny Clark. He has Jalen Hurt.
Another run with Sanders.
Oh fuck.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard.
And that was in the pocket too. He was in the pocket.
There, and it's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, it's Sanders.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get out of here. He's just running the ball.
Second down.
I know, right? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Pick. Oh, what? Are you kidding me?
He won the fight for the football. And this is going to result in another first down
Wow.
as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. A good pickup there, 22. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're
On Jair Alexander, of all people, too, man.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And very little there. He might have
I drafted that
I think he got a yard.
safety battle. He's like 6'4". He's out here hit-sticking people like linemen.
Hurts. And this one,
The safety I drafted from this year's draft class, he's like 6'4". He's huge. And I put him at, you know, like a linebacker spot.
that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL,
Yeah, it's a
they all say
substitution.
the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. As Sanders there with the first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. Second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught inside the 5.
Yeah, he's gonna score. He's got me in a shit formation. It's fucking gay.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that get kicked over that type of a speech. I think what
Really?
they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. The sneak, it's Hurts. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 6th touchdown of the season.
A lot of people run pinch bucko in this. Oh my god, it's so fucking gay, dude. Oh, it's okay. I mean, me and you are really good at reading defenses, so you just, I mean, when you're that good at reading defenses, it's easy to beat, but a lot of people struggle with it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, if somebody's really good at running, it can be frustrating to stop. Then you kind of somewhat have to get into a 3-4 defense, which is a little annoying, but it is possible to stop it with the 2-4-5 nickel, which is obviously ideal.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home.
Man, I miss the days when everybody ran cover 2.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the
You know what I'm saying?
minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Oh, no. Oh, it's 4th and 3. I'm going for it, blood.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
Yeah.
This time on third down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will touch it.
Endo said I'm giving away all the secrets on YouTube.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. On the run, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 billions. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And this offense is running away with this one. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult.
Oh my God, another one.
The safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone,
Hold up.
touch the ball.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown! Packers! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Hurts. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts sets up to throw it. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On play action, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got Adams on the hookup. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. He is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, Dillon. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Space to maneuver at the 40. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them